Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching Provo's Park Pass. We do all things theme parks, and today I'm going to share with you how to easily spend over $100,000 at Disneyland in one day by one person. And it's actually a lot easier than you think. And the most expensive item at Disneyland is probably not what you think. Let's do this. Let's spend 100 grand. Make sure that you have the subscribe button clicked before we get started, because that way you don't miss a video of ours. All right, is everyone ready to spend $100,000? Did you get your wallets ready, pull out your checkbook, go to the bank and warn them that you're going to be spending 100 grand at Disneyland? Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. I'm so ready. First thing that you are going to do is a VIP tour of Disneyland. And oh my gosh, this is going to be the best day at Disneyland you ever have. There's just nothing like having a private tour guide at the happiest place on earth. So how it works is you check in for your tour. You are assigned a plaid tour guide, and I believe it's for about 7 hours. It could be a little longer. Maybe 7 hours is the minimum that you can do. Anyway, so you're assigned a private tour guide of Disneyland. You've probably seen them around the parks a lot. They're the ones that wear the plaid vest. I mean, it's highly coveted. It's just absolutely incredible. It's the thing that most celebrities do when they come to Disneyland, and they will help you skip the lines. So it's so much fun because you get to skip most of the lines on most of the attractions. They take you right up to the front or near the front. This tour is completely personalized to you. So whatever you want to do for the day, if you want to ride Indiana Jones over and over and over and over and over and over and over, they will take you on Indiana Jones over and over and over. They will get you settled with your dining. If you want to go to Cafe Orleans, they'll get you settled there. If you buy souvenirs or you have something that, you want to put in a locker, like they will bring someone out to grab your gear and put it in a locker so you're not stuck carrying a bunch of things. Oh, also really cool things. You want to watch the parade. They're going to get you great seating for the parade. You want to watch the fireworks. They're going to put you in the best seating for the fireworks. We've had incredible tour guides. We highly recommend Joseph and Philip, and they've just been so great. But they have this perfect balance of being fun and friendly and personable, but then also being so professional. They are so professional. They just take the best care of you when you're at Disneyland, and they're highly knowledgeable about Disneyland. So I love talking to them. I love getting like tips and tricks and little secrets about the parks because they're all very knowledgeable about Disneyland. So VIP tour at Disneyland. Are you ready for how much this is going to cost you? About $4,000. Now the price varies depending on time of year that you're going to book. Really high demand times are going to be a lot more expensive. Lower demand times are going to be a little bit less expensive, but we're going to say $4,000 for your VIP tour at Disneyland for the day. Okay, you just spent $4 grand on your tour. You got that taken care of, but you need a place to check into when you go to Disneyland. Now, staying on property at the Disneyland Resort is a splurge anyways. That's going to be more expensive than most of the places that you can stay in Anaheim. There are some really nice resorts in Anaheim that you can stay in, but that's not the most expensive that you can have when you stay at Disneyland. So if you really want to splurge and you really love Disney and you really just love the feel of Disney and you don't necessarily want to leave the Disneyland park when you're done with your Disney day, you want to still be in the park, the Disneyland Hotel has Disneyland themed suites, so you truly feel like you never leave the resort. I'm back in Pirates of the Caribbean, or I'm back in Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Frontierland. Or you really want the full Disney feel, you can stay in the Mickey Penthouse Suite. The Mickey Penthouse Suite is just Disney Mickey Mouse explosion in your face. I mean, Mickey Mouse is everywhere. It's red and black and yellow. And this is truly your luxury home away from home at the Disneyland Hotel. You walk in, there is a full living room, a huge living room, a seating area. Then you turn to the right and it's the master bedroom, and the master bedroom is decorated Disney and there's Mickey Mouse in it, but it's a little bit more mature. Then then they have a full bar, the kitchen, so you can, hang out in the kitchen. But let's say you don't want to eat at the bar, you want something a little bit fancier that you can sit down and enjoy your meal. They have a full dining room table for that. Now, with the kids, we can't forget about the kids. I mean, it's Mickey Mouse, it's Disney. The kids have an incredible kids suite separate from the master area. And this one really screams Disney. I mean, I love the Fantasia, the Mickey Mouse hat. So cool. A little place where they can curl up and read a book or play with toys. Like there are toys in the room and it's adorable. It is too cute for words. So you're ready to stay on property, but not only just on property, you want a suite. So you want the Mickey Mouse suite. This one is going to cost you, are you ready for it? Drum roll, please. Approximately $5,000 a night. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, we are rapidly approaching 10 grand, rapidly approaching it for your Disney day already. This price could vary depending on availability and demand and what season it's in, but I recommend calling 1-855-GETAWAY. They can help you with, they can actually help you book your VIP tour. Then they can also help you book your stay at the Disneyland Hotel. If you're not worried about the money and you just want to spend and have the best time ever and just really splurge, call Getaway today because they can help you with your VIP tour and then also your stay at the Disneyland Hotel. All right, now you're getting hungry. You had an awesome day with your VIP tour guide. You have this awesome hotel room that you're excited to crash at the end of the night, but you're just not quite ready to go to bed. You still want to party, but you're starving and you need a lot of food. What's the most expensive meal that you can have at Disneyland? Well, that's of course 21 Royal. You guys, 21 Royal. This is a mind-blowing exclusive Disneyland experience that is truly one of a kind. So if you are seriously looking for something very, very, very special that you want just for yourself or your family or your friends, like your group of people, or just yourself, really, you could do this just by yourself and just spend this money on yourself, because why not? We've already spent almost $10,000. I mean, what's a little bit more, right? This is the 21 Royal experience. So this is located above Pirates of the Caribbean, the Dream Suite. It is closed off to the public. So this is not something that you can just walk up and check out this Dream Suite. You can't just show up day of and say, hey, I want dinner at 21 Royal. You have to make reservations in advance. We were told that they are booked up 9 months in advance. So this is highly sought after, but it's not something that you can just show up and do. You really have to plan out and prepare for this experience because it is incredibly exclusive. I mean, we got to do this experience with an incredible group of people, and this group of people, they changed my life. I know that's going to sound super dramatic, but they've changed my life. They really have made an impact on me. They were such a friendly family and group of friends and people, and we had the most incredible experience. It was truly life-changing being able to experience 21 Royal. This is just mind-blowing. It is so Disney in there. The feeling is different in there because it's very, very nice. It's very classy. There's a lot of history into the suite, and you're definitely going to have to check out our full video that we did of this experience. So we did do a full video just dedicated to this experience, so you can watch from beginning to end. And we really kind of break down all of the secrets and all of the magical touches that this experience offers. So do not miss that video. And you can watch that, boop, 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 the little pop-up bar right up here. So they let you in and they let you tour the Dream Suite. You're able to check everything out and see all the magical touches that this Dream Suite has. And then before you know it, it's time for the main event, which is dinner. Now, dinner is a multi-course meal. They put you in a private dining area. So it's not like you're in a restaurant with a whole bunch of other people. Like, this is just you. This experience is just for you, tailored to you. It's exclusive. It's private. It's everything you ever dreamed of. And it's just so fun. You're above Pirates of the Caribbean, and there's beautiful windows that you can look outside and see people, walking around, like heading to the Haunted Mansion. It's just like, how am I here? Like, how did I even get here? So cool. So you sit down for dinner. The chefs come out and talk to you. They tell you what you're going to experience. You can add on like a wine pairing experience with your meal. My favorite part of this meal was the pasta. You guys, I would spend $15,000 on that pasta alone. It was that good. I mean, if I had $15,000 to just burn on pasta, like that's where it would go. It would go to that pasta. It was so delicious. But everything we had was delicious. I loved that, again, the chefs came out and they talked to you about what you were eating, and it can be, your meal can be tailored. So for example, meat was a huge part of a lot of the dishes that came out, and I'm a vegetarian, and there were 2 people in our group that were vegetarians, and the meal was catered to the vegetarians. So if you're like, oh my, I'm seeing a lot of meat in this meal, or I'm seeing something here that I'm allergic to, like, don't worry, they're going to take care of you. I mean, this is experiences for you. And then partway through, we had a little break. We were able to go outside on the balcony, and you can watch shows from the balcony. So you can watch if Fantasmic is going on, or you can watch if fireworks are going on. Like, it just feels so comfortable. Like you are at that place. It almost feels like you own the place for the night, right? Like, I also really, really loved the dessert. The dessert was just delicious. Again, I'm going through this so fast. You need to watch our full experience video. Just being with an incredible group of people where we can relax and enjoy the company, and we can enjoy our meal in the happiest place of the happiest place of the happiest place on earth. The Dream Suite. Boom, mind blowing. It was just incredible. All right, enough me talking about 21 Royal. So are you ready to spend your more money on the 21 Royal experience? All right, here we go. This one is going to cost you $15,000. So this experience is going to cost you approximately $15,000. It might be a little bit more depending on, again, when you're going and availability and how popular the season is that you're going on. I recently saw that it's now up to $18,000, but we're going to go with $18,000 just to be on the safe side. $18,000. All right, here is a little musical break for you so you can digest how much money you have spent already, because wait, there's more. All right, you enjoyed your VIP tour where you got to skip all of the lines. You're enjoying your hotel stay at the suite. You enjoyed your beautiful, exclusive, delicious $15,000 dinner. Now it's time to go shopping. Shopping is a huge part of your visit at Disneyland. You have to pick up those souvenirs, and you're not going to rack up $100,000 very quickly if you're just buying, like, you know, Mickey ears and maybe like a little Mickey pen, or, I mean, a Spirit jersey. I mean, they're expensive. Those can add up fast. Don't get me wrong. But you want something more than that. You're here to spend $100 grand, so go big and go home, right? All right, so when you enter back into Disneyland after your incredible meal, you are going to go through the tunnel on the right-hand side, and it's going to drop you off right in front of a store called Disneyana. It's really interesting for me. I watched so many people walk right past Disneyana. I think they're excited to get into Disneyland, right? So they go through the tunnel and they just, boom, see Main Street, and they just head Main Street to head to the castle. A lot of people don't even look over to Disneyana. Like, you're just gonna walk on right by it, but it's the first shop you're going to see on the right-hand side. And this shop is awesome because it has a lot of the really cool, like, collectible items, a lot of really awesome paintings and pictures. Just if you really just want the best souvenirs that really mean something and have like a lot of history or a lot of value behind them, or, you know, cost a lot of money, this is the place to go. So Disneyana, when you walk into Disneyana, you're going to go past the doors in the back, and you're going to turn to the left, and our first souvenir that we're going to buy is, of course, a signed contract from Roy Disney. You guys, this is an actual autograph of Roy Disney. It's really cool. You need to really read all the details for it. It's for Walt Disney Studios, I believe, in Burbank. It's the mortgage, and it's really, really cool. And his signature is very legible. It's very awesome. This signature, you might walk right by it, because when you go into that store, there's a lot of bright, colorful, like, figurines and paintings that your eyes are going to go through. So look closely, because this contract, it is framed, but it just kind of blends in because it's black and white. But if you look closely in the bottom right-hand side, you're going to see Roy Disney's signature. Okay, how much is Roy Disney's signature going to cost you for your souvenir? This one is $6,500. So $6,500 for this signed contract. But you just spent, you know, 15 grand at your dinner. You just spent 5,000 at your hotel. You just spent 4,000 on your VIP tour. I mean, what's an additional $6,500? And that is not the most expensive souvenir you can get. But wait, there's more. So you're going to go back into the main area, the front room of Disneyana, and you're going to go to the left. You're going to see a vault. Inside this vault are 2 more souvenirs that we're going to purchase that are incredibly, incredibly expensive. Now, the first one we're going to look at costs the same as Roy Disney's signature, and this is the Pirates of the Caribbean tree. And what's awesome about this is you see the Pirates of the Caribbean heritage timeline. So they have little spots on the tree rings of what was going on with Disneyland at that time. So this was planted in 1987 and it was outside Pirates of the Caribbean for 35 years, which is awesome. The Roy signature, $6,500, and the tree section, $6,500. Those are actually not the most expensive souvenir items that you can purchase at Disneyana. It's like, but wait, there's more. You have Roy's signature. You need Walt Disney's signature. That's right. You need the man, the myth, the legend himself, Walt Disney. You can't have Roy's signature without having Walt Disney's signature. Now, this one is awesome because it comes in this beautiful frame. There's a picture of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, and this one actually gave me the feels. So when I was looking at this one, I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is emotional. This has some feeling attached to it. This has a lot of energy attached to it. And you can clearly see Walt Disney's signature. All right. Are you ready for how much this one costs? This one is a lot more expensive than Roy Disney's signature, as you can imagine. I mean, this is Walt we're talking about. This one is $22,000. Oh my gosh. This is the most expensive thing that we have purchased at Disneyland so far. Walt Disney's signature, $22,000. Oh my goodness. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You guys tell me. But wait, there's more. The Walt Disney signature at $22,000 is not the most expensive thing that you can have at Disneyland. What? As Chris would say, what? Yes, you guys, there's more. But before we get there, I want you to double check. Did you hit that subscribe button? Have you hit that like button? Those are simple, free, easy things that you can do that go a really long way to help our channel so we can keep providing you more content. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that like button is clicked, and we would love you and appreciate you forever. And before I tell you what the most expensive thing at Disneyland is, I want to know what you would buy. So if any of these things has really stood out to you, if you're like, yeah, I got money, I'm going to spend it. Or even if you don't have the money and you just want to dream, I want to know what stands out to you. So if money wasn't an issue, or if you're dreaming, or if something just kind of struck a chord with you, what is it? Is it the Mickey Dream Suite? Is it the VIP tour? Is it the Roy Disney autograph? Is it the 21 Royal experience? Is it the tree? Is it Walt Disney? Tell me in the comments below what you would buy if you could buy anything. I really want to know what's like number one on this list. Like what is the most high demand thing that you would do or that you would buy from these Disneyland splurges? Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready for the number one splurge that you can do at Disneyland? This is it. Here we go. All right, the number one most expensive item at Disneyland right now is a dog. It's Pluto. It's Pluto. Okay, so when you go down Main Street, you're going to look on the right-hand side and you're going to reach a store called Crystal Arts. Walk to the front window of Crystal Arts and you are going to see the number one most expensive thing at Disneyland that you can have right now, and that's Pluto. Oh, I actually just love that Pluto is the number one. I don't know, it just makes my heart feel warm. Like, he's a dog, he's Pluto. It's not even a Mickey Mouse thing or, Walt Disney's signature. Like, it's Pluto. And there's only one for sale at Disneyland right now. I was told that 2 were made, but 1 was reserved right off the bat. And so there's only 1 left. So this is incredibly exclusive. This is incredibly special. A lot of hand personalized attention to detail went into this Pluto, and it is worth a lot of money. So are you ready for how much Pluto is going to cost you? Because what's a little bit more money at this point, right? What's a little bit more? Pluto is $24,000. Can you guys believe it? Pluto is 24 grand. Absolutely incredible. It's just amazing. Now you can't buy Pluto, I feel like, without buying Elsa. I mean, Elsa's just right next to him. You don't want Pluto to get lonely. And so if you're wondering how much Elsa is going to cost you, Elsa is a lot less than $24,000. Elsa is almost $9,000. So add Elsa in with Pluto. And now that you have Pluto and Elsa, I mean, what's one more, right? You might as well throw Dumbo into the mix, and Dumbo is a little over $9,000. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I think we're done. I think we've spent well over $100,000 between every splurge here at Disneyland. It's time to add up our grand total. All right, you guys ready for this? Okay, I'm going to put the VIP tour at $4,000, but again, it could be more expensive. I'm going to add the Disney Mickey Mouse Penthouse Suite at $5,000. It can be more expensive, keep that in mind. I'm going to do our 21 Royal experience at $18,000. I know I keep saying 15 because that's the approximate number, but just to be on the safe side for what you're going to be looking at price tag wise, I'm going to say $18,000 for that. Then plus $6,500 for Roy Disney's signature. Then we need $6,500 for the Pirates of the Caribbean tree. Then we need $22,000. Oh my gosh, for Walt Disney's signature. Then we need $24,000 for Pluto. Then we need $8,900. That's Elsa, almost $9,000. Then we need $9,500 for the bonus Dumbo. And ka-chow, $104,000, you guys. $104,400 one day at Disney. And I mean, I could even discount 21 Royal. Let's say we get a $3,000 discount on that, and boom, we're still over $100,000. You guys, this is so much fun. This was such a fun video to do, how to splurge and just go completely over the top at Disneyland and spend 100 grand. Now, I would love to talk with you and answer any questions you have about Disneyland, about travel planning. I mean, anything. It doesn't have to do with splurges. Just leave your questions in the comments below. I'm going to be reading each and every one of your comments personally. And if you don't have any questions, again, just let me know below which splurge you would like. And if you would like all of them, you can say all of them. If you just want Pluto, you can say, I just want Pluto. If you just want the tree, you can just take the tree. If you just want the Dream Suite or the Mickey Mouse Penthouse Suite, you can have the Mickey Mouse Penthouse Suite. I mean, why not? It's fun to dream, right? Well, you guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely fantastic. This is such a fun video to do. Again, just make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so you don't miss a video of us. And I hope that all of you are doing well. All right, well, here's to spending $100,000 at Disneyland. You guys are fantastic. Bye. We just went through the ways of how to spend 100 grand at Disneyland. And this can all just happen in one day. I love all of you, and I hope you love Disneyland too. If I had 100 grand to spend on each and every one of you, I would do it at Disneyland. You're all amazing. Bye-bye.